with an intentional meditation, and let's create some positive energy and some calm. If you care to sit in a relaxation pose or perhaps crisscross applesauce, let's take a deep breath in, closing our eyes, and connect to our breath, connecting to this moment, living in the present, creating some calm. Let's take a deep breath in and let it all go. Taking a couple more breaths, just connecting to the present. Our breath is something that we can keep in our back pocket in times of joy, in times of stress. Creating some mindfulness, some self-care. And as you continue with your breath, let my voice guide you with some positive intentions this morning. Our mind is our most important resource. Let's think of some positive energy this morning. Meditation nourishes the mind in the same way that food nourishes the body. Let's relax and connect to our breath this morning, creating a sense of calm. Thinking of some positive inspiration. We can't always change what's happening around us, but we can change what happens within us. Let's practice some meditation today, choosing to be fully aware, fully awake, and fully alive. Let's be patient with our mind and be kind to ourselves along the way. Let's take another deep breath in. Slowly opening our eyes. We're going to start with a relaxation pose that you can use at any time. This is a great one to use if you are in an office all day or perhaps getting treatment on the computer a lot, your back feeling tight. We are going to come down, sitting up. We're going to come down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, and bring our knees to our chest. And let's just roll out our lower back, our lumbar spine. So this is, I call this pose baby back roll. This is our relaxation pose that I'd like you to go to today if you need a break at any time. Gently rolling out that lumbar spine. The goal today is to create some intentional calm and perhaps get a little stronger than yesterday. So the next progression from here is to come into happy baby, where we can grab our big toes and gently roll out our spine. I feel like it's giving our lower back a nice gentle hug. Alrighty, we are going to slowly come up and we are going to start with some gentle yoga this morning, stretching out our back. So I'd like everybody to come onto their knees and hands are flat on the mat. We're going to come into child's pose. Let's take a deep breath in and slowly bringing our spine up to the ceiling into a C curve, taking a deep breath in and then letting it go. Gently bringing our belly back down towards our mat. And then let's come all the way up again together, taking a deep breath in. And then letting it all go. And we're going to slowly continue this exercise for about a minute, just strengthening our whole spine, taking a deep breath in, and then coming back down. Coming up, and bring it all the way back down. Bring the belly all the way back up again. And coming back down. All right, let's go for it one more time. Coming all the way back up together, taking a nice deep inhale. And then coming back down. And now we are going to come up on our feet into downward dog. Let that head rest gently between both arms. And we're down slowly at a time to the mat, enjoying that nice, wonderful stretch, getting that blood flow going, helping our circulation. And now we are going to come into a push-up. You can choose to do a push-up, or you can just hold that plank for a few seconds. And then another choice, we can come into King Cobra, bringing your head slowly forward, or a little more gentle position would be to come all the way down to the mat, bringing our head slowly up, creating that nice, beautiful stretch, opening up our chest. And then we are going to come into child's pose, putting our forehead on the mat, having the big toes connected, and slowly walking our hands out, taking a deep breath in, and letting all go. Another deep breath in, and letting it all go. Another deep breath in. Maybe you can suck in a little more air, and then letting it all go. Slowly taking a deep breath in, bringing up the back into a C curve, and then slowly bringing the belly all the way back down. Let's do that one more time. Belly slowly coming into the C curve, arching that back, doing that nice, beautiful stretch, just like the kitty cats do, and then letting it all go. Bring your belly back down. Let's come back up again into our downward dog. Perhaps we're feeling a little more nice stretch going on now, and we're going to walk our feet out. And then the choice is push-up, King Cobra, or coming all the way back down to the mat and just enjoying that nice stretch. And now we're going to come out to child's pose again, putting our forehead on the mat, big toes are connected, and we're slowly walking those fingers out. Alrighty, we're going to start with some classical Pilates now. You might want to have a little sip of water, staying hydrated. We are going to start off with half roll down. So we're going to be sitting on our mat, feet are flat on our mat, and we are going to grab our thighs, and we are going to abs engaged, and then we're going to slowly sit all the way back up. So this should feel nice and gentle, just stretching out. I'm going down again a few inches, your lower lumbar spine, coming all the way back up. And when you come up, let's try to sink those hips into the mat, having our spine lengthen and try to grow taller. Okay, let's gently come back again a few inches and then come all the way back up. And we're going to do one more gentle roll down and then come all the way back up. Now, ladies, I don't know if there's any beach babies in the class, but we're going to do a little daydream, pretending we're at the beach. This exercise is called forward fold. So we're going to put our legs the width of our mat and your feet are flexed. And we're pretending that we just went to one of those fun beach stores that have the beach balls. And we have one of those that are like 3 feet tall. Mine is hot pink. And this is a Pilates stretch, spine stretch forward. So I'm gently going to come forward over that beach ball, shooting my tailbone, my coccyx, out the opposite way, doing that nice 2-way Pilates stretch. And then I'm slowly going to come up 1 vertebrae at a time, shooting my hips into the mat, trying to lengthen my spine to grow taller. And honestly, I've been teaching Pilates now for 4 years, and I have grown a ½ inch taller. Maybe I'm finally standing up straight, but just a little inspiration. This is so good for your spine. Alrighty, so back to spine stretch forward. We have that big beach ball. Let's go over that beach ball, shooting our tailbone out the opposite way, and then coming back slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time and growing taller. Okay, we're gonna do this 2 more times. Alrighty, we're gonna go forward over that beach ball, and then coming all the way up, trying to lengthen our spine. Nice 2-way Pilates stretch. Last time, make it your best. Let's go over that beach ball again. And then coming all the way back up. Okay, we're going to do another nice stretch right now. I'm just going to turn myself because I feel like you'll see me better. So we're going to stretch our body out kind of like a dishcloth. We're going to do an exercise called crisscross. So my left pinky is going, I'm going to first bring my arms out to a T, and my left pinky is going to reach for my right pinky toe. And then I'm going to come back, center. Let's roll those shoulder blades back again, opening our chest, and we're going to go out. So whenever we come forward, our arms remain in a T. We're going to roll our shoulder blades back and reconnect, feeling that scapula engaged. Joseph Pilates used to say, crack the walnut. All right, let's go the opposite way again. And then coming forward, rolling the shoulder blades back, and then going the opposite way again. Okay, one more time on each side. Of course, we're going to reconnect, roll those shoulder blades back, and then we're going to go to the opposite side. Alrighty, so we are going to now come on to 1 leg pull. Let's come all the way back down to our mat, and let's roll those shoulder blades back again, connecting to the mat. We're going to be working on our powerhouse today. So that is the area from our shoulder blades to our hips. So whenever we come down to the mat, we're rolling our shoulder blades back, connecting the back to the mat. We're going to start off bringing our right knee to our chest. Opposite leg, is about 1 inch or 2 above the mat, if that feels good for you. If your neck feels okay today, we're slowly going to bring up those shoulder blades. Let's pull on that right knee and then slowly switch. Pull, pull. I'm going to switch again. Pull, and then switch. Pull. We're going to do this a few more times, keeping our abs in nice and tight, working on our spine, our back, our abs, pretty much everything, which is great. All right, let's bring those knees to our chest, hugging, giving our knees a nice little hug, coming into that resting pose. Happy Friday again to everybody. We can come into happy baby, holding onto those big toes, rolling out our spine, increasing our flexibility today, working on our range of motion. Alrighty, our next exercise is called scissors. This is one of my favorites. Again, if your neck feels okay, we're going to bring it off the mat. I'm going to shoot my right leg to the ceiling, and it is pointed. Opposite leg is also pointed. It's a few inches above my mat, and I'm going to gently stretch that leg to my own comfort level, which should feel really nice. And then I'm going to switch it. Just enjoying that nice gentle stretch, like a pair of cooking scissors. It's cooking shears that always seem to be missing from my kitchen. Alrighty, we're going to come back down into that nice gentle hug, the baby back roll again, taking those knees to our chest, rolling out our spine. Your back is going to thank you so much for doing this today. Let's grab those big toes again, coming into happy baby. Alrighty, ladies, now we're going to come into an exercise called lower lift. So the more gentle way to do this exercise is to bring your hands to a diamond. Okay, and then we are going to come back down to our mat, put our diamond hands underneath our seat, bring our feet up to the ceiling, and we're going to do lower, lower, lower lift. And then if this feels super easy, you can also cradle with your neck. Lower, 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 lift. Lower, 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 lift. Lower, 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 lift. Now we're going to lower in 1 and lift in 3. 1, 2, 3. Lower, 1, 2, 3. Lower, 1, 2, 3. Lower, 1, 2, 3. Let's bring those knees back to our chest and roll out our spine again. Alrighty, we are doing the last ab series right now, just to give you some feedback where we're at. This exercise is called crisscross. You might have done it in grade school, but this is the Pilates version. So I'm going to shoot my right leg long and bring my left knee. I'm going to try and stretch it to my right elbow. My right armpit. Do that nice stretch and then switch it. Wait, one more. All right, ladies, congratulations. You just finished the ab series. Let's bring those knees to our chest. That's fantastic. We're going to move forward now and work on some other fun exercises. Let's just do a mini celebration and come into happy baby before we move forward. Grabbing those big toes again, rolling out our spine. We're going to come now into doing some bridging. Happy baby is one of my favorites too, because I think it really loosens up your legs. All right, so bridging, let's put our feet flat on our mat. Let's roll those shoulder blades back again, connecting our shoulder blades or scapula to the mat. Bellies are in nice and tight. Let's bring our arms long and strong that we're all connected to the mat. And this is a nice gentle exercise. We're slowly going to bring up our lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way to the ceiling. And now let's hold this for, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Alrighty, we have 15 more seconds. You can count with me if you'd like. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's slowly bring that back down, one vertebra at a time, honoring that spine. Sinking back down to our mat, taking a deep breath in, letting it all go. Take another deep breath in and letting it all go. Alrighty, let's continue with our bridging. We're going to bring that back up again, lower back, middle back, upper back. And we're just squeezing our glutes, and we can come back down a little bit, a few inches, and then come back up, squeezing our glutes again, coming back down maybe 3 inches, squeezing our glutes again, coming back down a few inches, squeezing our glutes again. And now let's slowly bring that back all the way back down to the mat. And now we're just going to do some more bridging, bringing that back off, lower back, middle back, upper back, and then slowly bringing it all the way back down. We're going to do 5 of these. So number 2, back is coming all the way back up. And we're kind of coming down into a nice gentle C curve. Alrighty, so this one, we're going to do an add-on now. If you want, you can put that right foot, that right leg pointed up to the ceiling, and we're going to come down, it's painting a stripe on the wall, and we're just coming down to the opposite knee and then bringing it all the way back up. coming all the way back down again. Number 3, coming all the way back up, coming all the way back down again, and coming all the way back up. And now if you want, you can do some little small circles like a little tennis ball. We're going to do 5, and then reverse it. And then let's play some isometrics here. I want you to pretend you have 50 pounds of weight on that leg, and slowly with control, bring it all the way back down to the mat. And now we're going to shoot up. Let's bring those hips back up again. Shoot that left leg pointed up to the ceiling, and we're going to paint some more stripes. Bringing that leg back down to match the opposite knee, and then coming back up. Alrighty, now we're going to do our little tennis balls again, keeping those hips up in the air. And then reversing it. And then we are going to slowly, we got 50 pounds of weight on that leg again. We're going to do a little game that we are slowly bringing that leg all the way back down. And let's bring those knees to our chest and do that baby back roll again, protecting our spine. We can come into happy baby again, probably feeling a lot more flexible, grabbing those big toes, rocking out our lower spine. Alrighty, let's bring our legs long. It might be another good time to have a sip of water, staying hydrated today. We're going to come into a one-leg circle. So we are going to connect our back to the mat again, rolling those shoulder blades back, engaging our scapula connected to the mat. Abs are in nice and tight. My legs are long. I'm going to shoot my right leg up to the ceiling, and I'm going to do a circle, either as big or as small, that that left hip is engaged to the mat. All right, let's pause that leg up at the top and reverse that circle. And then we're going to slowly bring that leg all the way back down to the mat. And let's shoot the opposite left leg up to the ceiling now. And we're going to circle around and keeping that right hip connected to the mat. This is a nice hip opener. Let's pause up the top and reverse that circle again. Alrighty, let's slowly bring that leg all the way back down to the mat. And our knees are going to come to our chest again, rolling out our spine. We're gonna come into happy baby for the last time, so enjoy it. Let's bring, holding on to our big toes, happy baby pose. All the moms out there, remember when the kids did this when they were like, I don't know, 15 months. Alrighty. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. All right, we are going to come up to a standing position and we are going to do a little bit of balance this morning and working on, of course, our range of motion, which is so important. Let's stand up tall and let's roll our shoulder blades back a few times, opening our chest. Abs are in and our legs are long, engaging into the floor. Spine is nice and straight, trying to grow taller. Let's bring the arms out to a T. And again, this is a great one to do whenever you have a few minutes when your back feels tight. Let's just do some small circles, trying to grow taller. And let's reverse those circles. Sometimes we keep stress in our neck. Always a great thing to take care of your neck. Let's just bring our hands to our waist and slowly, gently roll our neck back and forth. And we're going to reverse those circles. We can do some shoulder shrugs up and down. Alrighty, and now we're going to work on some balance. So we're going to bring our arms out to a T. Let's take a deep breath in and let it all go. Bringing our arms together in prayer position, bringing that right leg up and finding something in your room to hold your gaze is always the trick, and to pull in your abs nice and tight. If you lose your balance, just try again. This is your own personal class. This is a great exercise to do maybe before you brush your teeth and while your coffee's brewing, pasta. Just a great exercise for our balance. All right, let's slowly with control. And if you have any issues with this balance exercise, you can always, for safety, hold on to a chair or a couch. Safety first. Alrighty, we're gonna do the opposite leg in a minute, but I just wanna do a four-fold exercise. So let's take a deep breath in and bringing the arms to the ceiling, letting it all go. Bringing that big ball of energy to heart center, and we're going to come down one vertebrae at a time to our tailbone, and let's just let those hands hang a little bit, loosening up that lower spine, our lumbar spine, and we're going to do some small, gentle circles, letting our back hang in our arms, and then let's reverse those circles. And we can come into a clock pendulum with those arms, just letting them gently swing. And then let's come all the way back up, one vertebrae at a time. Let's roll those shoulder blades back a few times. Abs are in nice and tight. Legs are long and strong. Let's take a deep breath in and let it all go. Bringing those arms again out like a T, coming into prayer position, finding somewhere to stare at in your room, bringing that opposite leg all the way up. Again, working on some more balance this morning. Getting a little stronger than yesterday. Creating some calm. All right, let's slowly, with control, bring that leg all the way back down to the mat. We're going to work on some leg lifts on the mat. If you have any issues getting down on the mat, you can always modify to holding onto a chair if that does not feel comfortable for you. So let's come down to the mat, and we're going to come down into what classical Pilates calls this a banana pose. So we are at the edge of the mat and our feet come forward. And our abs are in nice and tight. And the leg that's on top, we're going to point and come all the way forward and then all the way back. And we're doing this nice and slow with control. This is all low impact, which is super healthy for your body as comparison to swimming. Very gentle, walking, very gentle. But the beauty of Pilates is you are working on your weight resistance and working on your spine, your posture, your whole body, getting us stronger for all the things we love to do in life, is what I always say. All right, let's bring that leg forward to match your opposite foot, and pointing, coming all the way up, and then flexing, coming back down. Now we're going to come into our circles. I'm having the feet touch, and then I'm going to do a gentle circle around, pausing up at the top, bringing that foot down, brushing that opposite foot, and then coming all the way up. Now let's pause up the top and reverse that circle. Alrighty, we're going to move now on to working on our inner thigh. So this working leg, we're going to bring forward, and then let's just slowly, gently push our knee up maybe an inch and position that foot towards the opposite foot, pulling in our abs nice and tight. We're going to bring that inner leg up and down 10 times. And then we're going to come into those small tennis ball circles again. And then we reverse them. Let's get in another 10. Alrighty, let's flip on to our opposite side. And then we're going to come into that banana pose again. So we are straight against the edge of our mat. Feet are coming forward. And the top leg is coming all the way forward. And then all the way back. Nice and slow. The rest of us, of course, is connected to that mat. And then our legs are going to come together. And let's point that working leg going up and then flex it coming back down. We're going to do 2 more and then come into our circles. So our circles, let's pause a minute. Let's circle around, pausing up at the top and then coming all the way back around. Touching the opposite foot, brushing it. Okay, this time when we're up the top, let's reverse that circle. Okay, one more. We're going to move on to that inner thigh. So let's bring that working leg forward. Gently position the foot towards the opposite foot. Gently move that knee up, maybe an inch, and we're going to bring that inner leg all the way up and down. And then we'll come into those little tennis ball circles. And then reverse it. All right, ladies, let's go back to the beach. We're going to do a fun exercise now called can-can. We are sitting up, balanced by our arms, and we are our big toes are center on the mat, and we're going to bring our legs to the right, to the left, to the right again, and then shoot them out long. Fantastic. Let's bring them to the middle again. We're going to go to the left, to the right, to the left again, and then long and strong. Guys, look amazing. We're going to do that one more time. All right, coming forward, center, knees to the right, to the left, to the right again, and then long and strong. And then meet me in the middle. Last one, make it your best. We're going to knees to the left, to the right, to the left again, and then long and strong. And then meet me in the middle. Oh my goodness, you girls are amazing. You did all that. I need to have a sip of water. We're going to move on to mermaid. That is one of my favorite relaxation poses for your obliques. It's a great stretching exercise. So I'm going to sit kind of a little sideways, and my left hand is grabbing that left ankle. I'm going to shoot my right arm touching my ear all the way up to the ceiling. And then I'm going to gently pull a little bit from my waist, my obliques. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. And then gently bend that arm like a beautiful rainbow. Just enjoying that nice stretch from our side. And let's take a deep breath in here and let it all go. Now let's bring that arm all the way up to the ceiling again. And we might be able to stretch a little bit deeper, pulling out from our side and then coming into that nice rainbow, taking a nice deep breath in. Let's bring that hand all the way up again, our arm. This is our last one on this side. Let's make it our best. Try to pull gently from our obliques and come into that beautiful rainbow. Another deep cleansing breath in. Let's gently come out of that position and coming into the opposite side, having our right hand on our right ankle, left arm is reaching up by that ear, and we're going to gently try to pull a little more out of our waist and then come into that rainbow, and then focusing, of course, on our breath. Let's bring that arm back all the way to the ceiling and trying to reach a little deeper and then coming into our rainbow. All right, ladies, last one. Let's bring that arm all the way up, pulling a little deeper from those obliques, coming back into rainbow. Alrighty, we're going to do one more fun exercise before we come into our meditation. This exercise is great again for your back. It's called rolling like a ball. We're going to bring our hands together in prayer position and then slowly open them like a book, grabbing onto our ankles, and I will demonstrate. We're going to roll back onto our scapula and then my mat is sliding, and then come all the way forward. So hope your mat doesn't slide. Okay, I'm going to do that again. So 3 is great. Alrighty. And then let's just end with spine stretch forward again. So legs are separated the width of our mat, and we're going to come forward over that big beach ball, doing that nice, beautiful two-way Pilates stretch. Coming all the way back up, trying to grow taller, having our hips sink into the mat, taking a deep breath in, and letting it all go. Coming forward again. And then sitting up nice and tall. And last time, let's come all the way forward. Alrighty. So, ladies, we're going to end with some meditation. You can choose to lie down on your mat and close your eyes. Take a sip of water. You can come into crisscross applesauce, whatever gives you the most calm. Let's take a deep breath in, rolling your shoulder blades back, whether you're on the mat or sitting up, connecting again to our breath. Letting my voice guide you into an intentional meditation this Friday morning. An intentional meditation is a clear short-term goal of why we are meditating. The focus of our meditation today: more peace, less noise, more kindness, less spite. With your eyes half open or closed, settling into a comfortable position for meditation. Take a deep breath in and let it all go, continuing, connecting to your breath. As you relax, the sensation of your jaw, your mouth, the skin on your face, forehead and scalp, the back of your neck and shoulders, and most importantly, the gentle rise and release of your breath. Feeling a sense of calm and gratitude. Let's take a few more relaxing, cleansing breaths. Slowly opening your eyes. Thank you, ladies, for coming to my class today. And I hope you enjoyed some gentle stretching and some calm. And I wish for everyone a fantastic Friday.